The anonymous email containing photos of my business partner stealing from our Portland restaurant arrived the same day I discovered she'd been sabotaging my recipes to make her dishes seem superior. I'd partnered with Sophia to open our farm-to-table restaurant because I believed in her vision and trusted her business experience. For 2 years, I worked 18-hour days developing menus while she handled the books and staff management. When food critics consistently praised her dishes over mine, I assumed she was just more talented and worked harder to improve. The truth was more devastating than I'd imagined. Sophia had been systematically undermining me by altering my recipes when I wasn't there, telling staff to use expired ingredients in my dishes, and scheduling food critics to visit on days when she knew I'd be absent. She'd also been skimming from the till and inflating vendor costs to pay herself larger bonuses. The breaking point came when I found her in the kitchen at midnight, doctoring the signature sauce I'd spent months perfecting. She was adding bitter herbs that would ruin the flavor, then labeling it with my name for the next day's service. When I confronted her, she didn't deny it. Instead, she laughed and said she'd been protecting the restaurant from my amateur mistakes and deserved the credit for our success. I spent the next week documenting everything, installing hidden cameras and reviewing 2 years of financial records with my accountant. The evidence was overwhelming. Sophia had stolen nearly $40,000 and had been sabotaging my work since our 3rd month in business. I also discovered she'd been spreading rumors to other local chefs that I was difficult to work with and took credit for her innovations. I bought out her share of the restaurant using evidence of her theft as leverage, essentially forcing her to sell for nothing to avoid criminal charges. I also sent documentation of her sabotage to every food critic and chef in the city, along with side-by-side photos showing how she'd been ruining my dishes. Her reputation was destroyed overnight. The restaurant is now thriving under my sole ownership, and my authentic recipes have earned recognition I never got while being undermined. Sophia couldn't find work in Portland's tight-knit culinary community and eventually left the city. Sometimes, the sweetest revenge is simply being free to succeed without someone poisoning your efforts from within.